Hey guys, gonna give you a little update on the wagon. I hadn't shown any videos of what I've been working on here. Well, I hadn't made any. This is really the first one. Anyway, you know, this is really about the only rust I've seen. Just mostly surface rust, a little deeper. I don't know if that'll get in there good enough where you can really see it or not. I'll get the light better for you there. But I've been working on it with a wire wheel. The places that I found. Nothing's through yet. I caught it in time. Probably wouldn't have been a few more years than it would have been. But that's actually looking about like it. There may be another spot or two around I'll have to hunt up. Yeah, I know the thing's a mess right now. It's got all kinds of junk in it that ought not even be in here. But I'm kind of pressed for space. I got one car in here that's all apart, the majority of it, that convertible, 94. And then this one, and all its parts, and picking out the best ones to use, and this one, which of course most of all that's coming off the 94, although this one actually had some pretty decent parts. I don't know what the mileage was. It said 27,000. It may be 227. It may only be 127. But looking at the brake pedal and the throttle pedal, they have very little wear on them actually. So I don't know. Unless they changed the brake pedal, which could have been. Never know about that. It's not brand new for sure. But there's very little wear on them, so it actually may be, closer to 127,000. But anyway, they might be. There's a little rust up on there I need to take care of. I done it on the other side. There's a couple of spots on the firewall. I done took care of that. Get a picture of it. Bought some paint to match it back. I resealed some stuff, and yeah, I know that's sloppy, but hey, it works. I'd never put that stuff in before. But anyway, I got some can of paint. Automotive touch-up paint, the base coat and clear coat. So I painted over that. At first I painted it with etch and primer. Couldn't get any pure zinc chromate around here anywhere, so I just went with the etch and primer and used it. So I got all of that pretty much cleared up. Really no other rust or anything under here. All seem to be okay. No pun intended. But oh yeah, a little bit on the radiator cradle down there, which I'll sand that down and put some of that rust stuff on it. The stuff in that bottle right there. So I used it on the squirrel cage on the inside of it. It's around here somewhere, but I ain't gonna worry about that right now. You'll see it later on in the videos. But yeah, looking it over, that's mainly that passenger side right there. Oh, and you can see the dents. I guess he put a jack under it right there, and thought that was a good place to jack it up or something. I don't know what happened, but you can see some dents in there. I might be able to knock them out a little bit with a wood block and a hammer. We'll see. Not too concerned with it though, really. They're not that bad. But yeah, anywhere I see that looks like where might be rust, I'm gonna go ahead and grind out, put that stuff there in it, and then use that etch and primer on it. And I think I got enough of that base coat and clear coat. Well, I know I got plenty of the clear coat, the base coat to paint all this over after I prime it. So I just wanted y'all to see that this old car was really pretty damn good condition. So this may be a long-lasting vehicle. Oh, and all the stuff that's going in it. There's the rear end and the brakes, and if you can see all that good stuff or not down there. But the trailing arm, the brake calipers, which have been. I've got this unplugged so I can have cord on my light. But I have a electrolysis tank. Been doing that on various things. The control arms are one of them around here somewhere laying on the floor. Yeah, I was going to get them pressed in, but I found I don't have vegetable oil. I don't use it, and I don't have any. I looked everywhere and didn't have even a drop of it. So that's what you're supposed to use on those bushings. They said do not use anything else except vegetable oil because of the deteriorate the rubber. That's what the instructions said. I'll go by them. I guess the designers knew what they were talking about more than I would. Anyway, there's the struts and shocks that are going in it. The springs, one of those is around here somewhere. Yes, over there. There's some spring seats, the upper ones, isolators. But I think there's 4 of them there. I noticed on my Z24, the 92, that these are solid. They're not. They don't have the holes in them that this one does. What these do, that one there has got holes. Yeah, this pair here has got holes. This I think come out of the 94 right here. I think those are the ones that were in the 88 at the wagon. These come out of the convertible. And my Z24s though, those are solid all the way around. In fact, the ones now I made a mold to make 2 of them at a time. I just ain't had a chance to get to that, but the mold is made. And I use the solid ones, so when I make them, they're not going to have those holes in them. They'll be solid around that inside there, just like the ones that came out of the Z24 were. But I thought that was interesting. I don't know what the difference is. I took time to look it up in the parts book to see. You know, maybe that was anything FE3 had the solid. I have no idea. Don't recall what my 88 Z24 has. And I haven't seen the ones in the 94, the Z24, 94, Z24. But so I don't know if they're solid or not. I ain't crawling up under that one to look. The 88's out here. I done took the 92 and the 94 to North Carolina because I'm moving up there. I think I've mentioned. But I want to try and get this thing at least together. Whether it's actually drivable don't matter because I wind up having to tow one anyway. So this would probably be it. But I want everything together on it. Carpet's supposed to be here today. It's getting late in the evening, but it is supposed to be on the truck out for delivery now. So it should be coming sometime. I'm going to lay it on top of that for a couple of days like they say to do, so that it'll get its shape back after being boxed up. I also got some headliner material because this headliner has turned white. Underneath the trim, yeah, you can see maybe up there how much darker it is. That's the more natural color of it up there. But everywhere else it turned white over the years. But I guess that's the original headliner. I thought somebody had changed it, but obviously they had not. Because when I took the trim down, I saw that no, that's real deal there. Just faded real bad, and the sun visors need to be redone. But I ordered 3 yards, which is more than enough. I think it took just slightly over 2 yards for the length of the headliner, so that's going to leave me over nearly a yard to do the sun visor, so no problem there. Got it from your auto trim store, I believe is the name of it. That's where I've gotten all my headliner stuff from. They ship it quick. It's a very reasonable price. I'll give them a little plug. They're great. The carpet coming from Stock Interior. I'll give them a plug too. I've done bought 3 sets from them. Now this one ain't come yet, but I have no fear. Now it's not the same color though. I had to get a darker brown. They don't make medium beechwood carpet, and they sent me some samples, but none of only the what do they call it? I think it was Saddle is the name of it. It was the only one that was even looked like it would kind of match up. One was way too light. The other one had a reddish tint. It was called Cinnamon, I think, or Nutmeg, and it had like a reddish tint to it. I don't have samples around here anymore. I'd show you, but anyway, I went with the Saddle, which is richer brown. So that should go with it pretty well. I didn't get enough for the back, but I wasn't worried about the back. The back is in good shape. It's up here right now, rolled up, but it is in very good shape. It's not even stained up really, nowhere that I can recall. I don't believe it is. But anyway, that's where I'm at. So I know I done run this thing out way too long, but appreciate anybody watching, and hope you appreciate what I'm trying to do with these old cars. I like them and fun to drive and worth saving, I think. Hate I had to take the convertible apart. I mean, that was actually the best one I had, I reckon. But I needed all that stuff out of it for this one, and I figured, well, it's done served me pretty well as it was. So, this one should carry on. All right, later, guys.